Manufacturers recommend that your hot water heater get flushed at least once a year. It's pretty easy to do. We're going to shut off the gas or electricity if you have an electric hot water heater. Just like everything I teach you, hot on the left, cold on the right. We want to shut off the cold water so we don't have any more pressure coming into the tank. At the bottom, there will be a hose bib where you can hook up a garden hose, and you're going to want to run that outside or to a floor drain or somewhere lower so that you can drain out a little bit of the water. Most of them will use a flathead screw. You just want to turn it a little bit so you can let some water release. And then we're going to throttle the cold water inlet so that we can purge anything that might be in the bottom of the tank. It's never been done on your water heater. Sometimes there can be so much sediment that water doesn't want to flow out, and you have to put a screwdriver in to get it free. We're going to cut the cold water back off and open the hot at the highest level, and we're going to go ahead and drain the entire water heater now to get down to the bottom. I'm also going to be replacing the anode rod on this water heater. It's about 6 years old and never been checked. This is also a follow-up from a previous post I did where people were asking for a longer tutorial on how to remove your anode rod. It's a 1/1/16 socket. You'll need a giant breaker bar and a lot of force, or you can use an impact driver. Impact driver offers a lot of power in a small space. If you don't have one, you could pick a cheap one up at Harbor Freight. If your water heater is too old and it's never been pooled, sometimes they're just corroded in place and you can't get them out, which is why it's recommended to pool them every few years so that you can take them, inspect them, replace them as needed. And if you're going to do all this work, you might as well just replace it. Technically, this one didn't need to be changed. It needs to have about 6 inches missing on it. This one only had about 1.5 inches missing. But since this is the follow-up to the electric anode rod video, this anode rod is a better option and will help you to preserve the tank longer and get rid of any of those sulfur smells that smell like rotten eggs in your hot water. You pretty much put some Teflon on, screw it in place, add your screw for your ground, and then you just plug this thing in. It's pretty easy. Just go slow with the water when you're filling up the tank. Just crack it and let it fill up naturally. Once it's all the way full, you can plug the anode rod in. You'll get a green light if you've done everything correct, and then you can relight your pilot or turn on the breakers. If you live in a home, be sure to hit the follow button because I upload daily repair videos that can help save you money and teach you how to do things that maybe you never knew how to do. If you have any questions, let me know.